struggle that so many of us have when we're trying to achieve a health or a fitness goal. You know, for example, weight loss is such a big goal, and it's such a common one, yet so many people struggle with ever reaching their weight loss goals, or you know, they lose weight, gain it back, or they just can't ever seem to get there, gain any real ground or make any real progress that they can keep. Or other goals, maybe you just want to be able to go out and enjoy 18 holes of golf on the weekend without your shoulder or your back flaring up, or you'd like to be able to run again. You know, whatever these goals are, why does it seem so difficult for most of us to ever get there, right? Why can't we live this life that we want without these limits? Why are we always limited by our struggles? And that's what I want to talk about. And the big thing that I've noticed is it's not actually that we can't get there. The big problem that I've seen is that we really don't understand, or we don't know what we really want, because we spend so much time, if you think about it, we spend so much time thinking about all of the things that are going on in our life that we don't want. We look at the mirror at our bodies, and we know the things that we don't like, because we know, oh, I hate these flabby arms, I hate this stomach, I hate this, that, and that. And we're always very critical and focusing on those very things that we don't want. But how much time do we spend thinking about what it is that we really do want, beyond just a very vague idea, right? Oh, I'd like to lose some weight, or I'd like to tone up, I'd like to get in shape. Those are very vague and general goals. And if you think about it, they don't really paint a picture. They're not vivid and real, right? So it's, again, we're not focusing enough on what it is that we want. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, really look at that goal. And do you know what your ideal body looks like when you've lost weight? How do you know you've gotten there? How will you know when you've gotten there? You know, what will your stomach look like? What will your arms look like? What will your legs look like? You know, go through all of that and get a very clear idea, because most of the time we don't spend enough time holding the actual idea or the image in our minds of what it looks like when we get there. We're so focused on, you know, what we don't want, and that's all we see and that's all we think about, and we continue to struggle. If your goal is to be able to start running again, maybe you want to run a half marathon, or maybe you just want to be able to play golf or tennis pain-free. What does that look like, right? Imagine it. What would your back feel like, or wherever it is? What would your knees feel like? How would you be moving differently than you are now? What is it that you would do when you reach that goal that you cannot do now because of it, because it's limiting you? You know, maybe for you that it is running that half marathon. God, I'd be running that half marathon, and my knees would be feeling great, and my joints would feel fluid, and I'd have great flexibility and strength and balance and whatever the case might be. But do you see how that's a big difference? By focusing on exactly what it is that you want and knowing what that result looks like when you get there, rather than focusing on, you know, oh, my back hurts. Oh, I wish this pain would go away. Oh, I hate my body. I hate looking like this. I hate how I feel, right? It's a big difference. So the point that I'm trying to make with this is that to end this struggle once and for all and actually achieve what it is that you want, it's a lot easier than we make it out to be. So the big thing is to get very clear, because if you're not clear on what it is that you want, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're never going to get there to begin with, right? So it all starts with getting yourself 100% crystal clear on what your end result is. What does it look like? What does it feel like? How does this all look when you've got there? And really identify with it. Really get crystal clear on it. And you'd be surprised, once you get this kind of clarity for yourself, those struggles that you've been dealing with this whole time will start to fade away. And you'd be surprised how much easier the whole process of achieving that goal becomes. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Hopefully this helps shed some light on some struggles that you've been going through. And until next time, this is Kevin Yates, and I'll talk to you soon.